This week's video is going to be one of the most important ones I think I do. This year has been monumental for me in really truly understanding the word acceptance. It is profound when we really truly get how important acceptance is in our lives, and I'll tell you why. The beauty about acceptance is that it basically is just as important as self-love, which I preach is one of the number one things that we have to do in our journeys to really start tapping back into our innate truth. But it's acceptance of what is that is so juicy and allowing and peaceful and blissful, flowing, natural state of being that makes your whole life worth living. Now, I'm not talking about just, accepting that you've got freckly skin, or accepting that you've got a job you've got to go to. It is literally accepting of your mental state, of your physical state, of your external environment, of all the relationships and experiences, the tricky, the easy, the yucky, the hard stuff that we go through. It's coming to this really quiet place of recognizing first and acknowledging what's going on for us, and then allowing acceptance. This has been huge for me this year. I have come across this lesson over and over again. It was like the universe was like, have you learnt it yet? Have you learnt it yet? Have you learnt it? And I was like, let's do this the hard way because I need to learn it. I really need to sink this in. But when I came back to it again and again, the lesson was right there in front of my face, and that was I needed to accept the really horrible parts that I didn't want to, for it to transmute, or for it to process, which is quintessential, and for it to let go. One of the big things I've noticed in the Western spiritual community is this massive quest to tick off the issues of our times, or cross off, I've done that work, therefore it's done and complete. Where my beautiful mentor told me such an incredible thing is that you are never ever finishing the work. You are never ever going to get to a place where you are so holier than thou that you float on a cloud of bubbles. Because if you get to that place, you're dead and you're in consciousness. But right here in this beautiful body that I'm in, that you're in, is the time where we can accept the constant moving and flowing and ebbs and flows of our emotional state, of our external and internal environments, and to allow all this plethora of emotions to be okay and to be accepted. Because if we don't accept the emotions that we're feeling, we're putting up an energetic block, and it's that block that is the resistance to your life, that is the resistance to where you want to go, and it's keeping you in this confined little box of negative emotions, fear-based emotions, that's not serving your true highest purpose in life. So I ask you, where are you not accepting of yourself today? It could be you're feeling guilt over something that's happened, or it could be that you're angry that your body isn't up to scratch and you want to feel healthier, more vibrant. It could be that you're not happy with the relationships around you. When we aren't accepting of what is, it's going to keep showing up in your face. until you can recognize that it's okay, that you can accept it as it is. You can accept your body isn't at its peak, but in that acceptance, you're allowing all those blocks to shift and move so you can walk forward and do the work and get active, or find the relationships that truly serve you and that are in alignment with who you truly are. Because honestly, I cannot express to you how important accepting of what is will do to you. It'll shift you. It'll get you into a space where right here, right now, you're happy because you're content, because you're accepting. And it's not to say I'm going to be a rug or what's the word, a mat for people to walk over me because I'm just accepting of what is, I'm accepting of that abusive relationship. No, but it's accepting that this is. Because it's like looking at a garden and saying, I don't like the flowers in that garden. They're not the right flowers. It needs to be different. That thought doesn't serve any purpose because you can't change what is. Instead, I accept that the garden is that way. I am going to plant some more flowers that are going to make me happier. That is a really bad example of what I'm trying to get at. So there you have it. This huge empowering lesson that's bringing us into 2019. Acceptance. Because I swear on little 9-pound baby Jesus, this is the ticket, my friends, to truly breaking through and transforming your life for the better and living in such a state of peace that gratitude and love and abundance just comes to you because you're accepting of it. Have an awesome week. I would love to hear from you about this. Where in your life have you accepted things as they are and seen the shift that's happened? Or perhaps where would you like to see yourself accepting of something that's really tricky and hard for you right now? I always respond to all my comments, so really would be honored to hear from you. Make sure to like this video and subscribe if you'd like, and